Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 48 of the Road to Glory with Cercle Brugge. As you can see, it is Champions League group stage draw time, which is very exciting for us. Lots and lots has happened since you last saw us. You may notice that the result here against Antwerp is different. When I recorded the last episode, I was in a bit of a rush. I then closed my PC and forgot to save the game. So instead of a 2-0 win, we ended up with a 3-2 win. And then since then, it hasn't been smooth sailing. A 2-1 loss, a 2-2 draw, and a 2-1 loss again. So it's made me sort of question whether the 4-4-2 was going to work. So for now, I've just gone back into the 4-3-3 that I want to try and play. Try and have a little bit more control of the play here in Belgium rather than trying to be really direct. I think we've sort of conceded goals just by throwing everyone forward, which means we lose probably Alfonso out of the starting 11, which is a bit annoying, but we'll go from there. So far, if you've been enjoying all the Bruges content, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe. But let's get into it. We are a first seed, which for us is perfect. So we are a first seed, so it's what we want to see. And we're Group A. All right, so we get rid of PSG, Juve, Ajax, Dortmund, Madrid, Chelsea, and Valencia. Second seeds. I don't want any of these guys. Barcelona, Man City, Man United, Liverpool, Inter, Bayern, Hertha, and Leipzig. You're going to always get a good second seed team. It's pretty uncommon that you're not going to get a good one. I think Hertha Berlin for us would be nice. Dim reckons we're getting Liverpool. We are live on Twitch doing the draw. We get Bayern. We've shown that we can beat Bayern in the past, so I'm not too disappointed about that. PSG get Barcelona. Juve get City. Ajax and Hertha Berlin. That's the group you want to be in. Dortmund, Liverpool, Madrid, Leipzig, Chelsea, Inter, and Valencia, Man United. Now, obviously, for the third seeded teams, we can't get Genk. So we're looking at Lille, Milan, PSV, Shakhtar, Napoli, Monaco, and Porto. I would take Porto. I'd take PSV. I would take Shakhtar Donetsk. We get Shakhtar Donetsk. We'll take that. And Dim reckons the third seed teams are pretty good, but I will take Shakhtar, I think. Have we played Shakhtar on this save, or was it in Marseille we played them a lot? I can't remember. But the rest of the third seeded teams go Porto to that PSG Barcelona group. That's massive. Monaco to Group C is massive. Group D is definitely that group you want to be a part of, with Milan going to Berlin and Ajax. Napoli with Liverpool and Dortmund. PSV with Leipzig and Madrid. Lille with Inter and Chelsea. And Genk with Man United and Valencia. So Group H isn't the worst group. The fourth seed teams, we get Real San Sebastian, Real Sociedad. Don't mind that. A lot of teams here I would have preferred. AEK, I would have preferred Galatasaray, Young Boys, AZ, plenty of other options. AEK go in Group B, so they're not going to get a win at all. Dynamo go to Group C, Zenit to Group D. That is the most open group I've ever seen, I reckon. Copenhagen go to Group E, Galatasaray, Young Boys, and Genk to finish it off. Get Me United, Valencia, and AZ. So that is our group. Our group is Bayern, Real San Sebastian, and Shakhtar Donetsk. I don't know how Sociedad finished fourth there, Dim, but interesting group. I think third's definitely on the cards. Second, depending on Real Sociedad. Their main player is... Oh, we tried signing this guy, I reckon. Where was he? Yeah, he started here, that's right. He's from Barcelona, but he went there early. We tried signing him. He is very good as a winger. We're going to have to watch out for Ilay. Oyarzabal still kicking around as well. He looks really well-rounded. Their team that they used on the weekend, they still got Alexander Isaac. How old is he? He's 29 with only 12 finishing, so he really hasn't developed amazingly. They got Diaz here, who looks fantastic as a number 10, or Yarzabal, and then they've got Marquinhos, they've got Nico Williams, which is interesting. Is this the Miranda play? That's right, he's from Barcelona. He sort of bounced around a little bit from Barca, and they're going to be an interesting team. They've got Morelos as well from Rangers, who looks decent at 33 years old. Any other names that really... They got Leon Goretzka, who I was trying so hard to get in the transfer window, which sucks a little bit. They got Dennis Mann. Anyone here that's missing? Alex Sanchez, no. Ibanez, no. So that's their sort of team sorted. Shakhtar, I'm not expecting them to have an amazing team. Bayern Munich, their key player is Moriba. Fantastic. 26-year-old Moriba, who looks absolutely unbelievable as a world-class midfielder. They've got Fagir, who we tried signing early in the save, looks unreal. Callum Hudson-Odoi, who looks good. They've got Musa, who's the American midfielder, so they've got a very young team here. Who else have they got? They got Alphonso Davies still, Leon Bailey. Oh god, this is not going to be fun. This is going to be a very, very tough group for us. And they've got Yazzie, who's a young, unbelievable left back, valued at 3 mil. I wonder what he would cost for us to try and buy, but I think we're going to have a very, very interesting group here. You are going to see us take on Club Brugge in the derby, and we are desperate for a win. And if we just quickly skip a day, we get to see who we play. So let's quickly see where our first Champions League game is. Who do we get first? I really don't want to know, but knowing my luck, it's going to be Bayern first. We get Real Sociedad. So you'll see us for Bruges and Sociedad in this episode. So this is going to be a massive one. Welcome back, YouTube. We are ready to go here against Bruges. We are in desperate need to turn our form around. I just need a win. We need a win. We're going 4-3-3. We're going with what we think is meta. We've got our DM, our DLP, our Mazzala. Xavi Simons misses out due to injury. He's out for 3 to 7 weeks, which is what you don't want to see. We've got no Marko Lazetic still. He's out for another 6 weeks to 3 months. So we're just hanging on at the moment. The team on paper looks really, really good. We've got Cizek and Flamarion with Simons, Iakonen, Theophanos, Malatesta, Vicente, Rossi, Alfonso, Adam. There's goals in this team. We just need to find them. I think we just need to play our football. I think we just got to keep the ball. That's why I've added the extra number in midfield, is just to try and find a way to just keep the ball. Just try not give away those silly goals that we have been conceding. So here's our team. I think we're doing well. Can we just find a way to get the job done? That's what we're lacking at the moment. Bruges' team is Badji, Kudos, Tugbi, Traore. You don't really recognise many of those guys. Montiel's moved from right back to centre back, so maybe he's slowed down a little bit. But here we go. Can we just keep our shape? Can we press when we need to press? Can we just keep the ball when we've got the ball? Just try and really squeeze the life out of this game. We need to start rocketing our way up the league. So here we go. We find Adam, who finds Alfonso, who's gone for the chip and hits the post, which would be amazing. Dim reckons we're going to win 3-1 in the derby at home, which would be huge for us. Rossi picks the ball up. That's probably the one thing that we lose in this system, is Rossi not through the middle, but we do need him to play that sort of inside forward role for us on the right-hand side as Rossi takes a strike. And so far, it's a good start. Can we just hold on? Can we just do what we need to do here? Adam does well, holds the ball up, switches all the way out to Rossi. Can he beat his man? He gets by him down the line. Vicente picks it up. We've just kept the ball there. Theophanos just sitting in the hole like he needs to. And away come Bruges. Well done by Iakonen. Our defence on paper looks really, really good. But we just got to try and find ways to just make sure that we do keep clean sheets. But it looks like we've got a penalty. I mean, my luck is probably going to be overturned, and they've awarded the penalty. So we had one and Xavi Simons missed it, but Vicente steps up and puts us 1-0 up in the derby. Going to praise the boys. We've started well here. 13 minutes in, Vicente absolutely puts that penalty into the bottom corner, which is where it needed to go. They are playing with a complete wing back on the left as well, which means we could maybe find some space on our right hand side for Rossi. So Adam does get there first, ball across Alfonso and puts it wide. That would have been massive. Rods reckons we're winning 1-0, so we have gone 1-0 up, so that, you know, for Rods' sake, hopefully the game does finish the way it has started. But we've kept 60% of the ball and they haven't had a shot yet. So far so good. Set piece, this is where we've struggled. Straight down Omar's throat there, and we've released it quickly. Rossi finds Alfonso, out to Adam. He's already on his left foot, has a shot. We're looking okay. I think a second goal is definitely coming. We're playing some good football here. They're playing a 4-1-4-1, which is an interesting system. I don't mind it in FM. I haven't really used it myself, but I've seen a lot of good, successful teams using it. So, can we find something? It's Delu. Interesting ball across. Simmons does well and we're away. Adam, Alfonso has Rossi on an underlap. Alfonso uses Rossi. Back to Alfonso. Flamarion, good ball in. Vicente, Malatesta. Can we just put the ball in the back of the net, lads? Just on half time here as well. Adam whips it in. It's dealt with well. Can we just foul? And Vicente goes to foul, but that is half time. And what a first half that is. I am delighted with that performance. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Come on, boys. Can we get a second goal here early in the second half? And can we put Club Brugge away? Interesting challenge there. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Dim reckons Brugge has been shut down indefinitely at the moment. We've definitely started well in the 4-3-3. So maybe this is our starting formation. And then if we do need to throw an extra number forward, we can go 4-4-2 from here. That could be the possibility. Vicente whips a ball in. Yeah, Conan over the bar. That's not what you want to see from your marquee centre back. But here we go. Can we just find something? Delu driving down the right hand side. Malatesta puts a good challenge in. Good strike. Can we just stay in front of the ball here? No ball in. Well done. Might be Adam's turn to come off pretty soon, I think, as well. Kudus ball in. Well dealt with. Again, Kudus, it fires back out to him, and we've done well once again just to block that delivery. On this left-hand side, who can we bring on? We've got Toure, we've got Bello, we've got Torres. Was it Torres right or left-footed? He is right-footed. Let's bring Torres on. He's got 17 finishing as well. Go back to the match. Oh, what's going on here? Tactics. What is going on here? How do I reload the formation? Bruges 4-3-3. Liverpool, no. There we go. We'll bring Torres on that side. Hopefully he can play a bit like Fernando Torres. Can we just find something here? Can we find a second goal? I was never confident being 1-0 up, especially in FM. Flamarion gets by one, looks inside. Malatesta doesn't have much to play to. Finds Torres. Back to Malatesta. Now we've got those little spaces. Rossi fires a shot that goes absolutely nowhere. And here we go. Can we just find a second goal? Theophanos can't put the header on target. It's Torres driving. Interesting ball in. We're looking okay here though. We're just in control. We've kept them to 2 shots. We've had 57% of the ball. I'm tempted to maybe take Theophanos off now just to give us some extra legs in midfield. So Flamarion's going to go DM. Kouakou can go to right back. I reckon we'll go Bukhari in at that Mazzala role. Here we go. Can we hold on here? Malatesta is struggling. Probably hasn't had much of a pre-season. We've thrown him straight into the derby. But we're doing alrighty. We're 1-0 up still. Can we just hold on to our 1-0 lead now? We've absolutely dominated this game. We do not deserve anything less than 3 points. Romero nods it back to Radu. Can we just keep our shape here now? Simmons wins the header, but it falls to Bruges. Torres keeps it in. Well done. Finding Omar. Haven't got much to play to. Finds Rossi. Can he knock it inside? Rossi beats one. Rossi still driving with the ball. Rossi finds Kouakou. Flamarion puts it over the bar. And that is full time. 1-0 win in the derby from the penalty. I feel like we deserved a lot more from that game in terms of goals. But absolutely dominated that game. Start to finish. We'll take that all day. Never going to complain about beating our rivals nonetheless. And you are going to see us probably in a little bit of time for our first game against Real Sociedad to finish off this episode. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here ready to go against Real Sociedad in the Champions League. Since you last saw us beat Bruges, we actually drew 0-0 against Zulte Waregem, which was a bit annoying. They had 2 shots on target. We had 4 and we had 62% of the ball, which was a bit disappointing that we couldn't get the win there. So far after 6 games, we're 2-2-2 on 8 points, and Anderlecht are flying. We are struggling somewhat at the moment, which is not ideal, but we are going to make way and we are going to go into the Champions League here. So Bayern knock off Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0. So don't really want to fall behind here. We're going back with the 4-3-3. We've got our DM. What we might do is we might go defensive midfielder here on support, and I'm going to move this midfielder to a box-to-box just to try and get a bit more shape moving forward. That's sort of where my mindset is with this at the moment. We've got not a whole lot here on the bench. We've got Kuaku, who can play left back, that's fine. Where's Flamarion? Is he unregistered? Okay, fair enough. Got a few really interesting players there not registered. I think Bello's not registered either. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. We're going to go Rossi, Alfonso, Adam, Vicente, Bukhari, Simmons, Tiel, Yauconen, Stepanovic, and Cizek. And that's obviously not Xavi Simmons. That is the Colombian Simmons. So let's get straight into the game here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode so far. Can we get 3 points? Their team has Neco Williams. I think we looked at it earlier in the episode. They've still got Akko Match. I'm going to go with that. Oyarzabal and Isaac. So it's still a good team. Going to pump our fists. I know we're underdogs. Pump the fists. I have faith. Pump the fists. I have faith. Pump the fists. I have faith. Let's get into the game. Can we come away with 3 points, especially away from home? That will be massive for us here. So want to start our campaign well in the Champions League, and it's Real Sociedad who start the game off on the front foot, but we do manage to intervene there. So here we go. Kamara finding Neco Williams. Can we just not concede a bag of goals? Alfonso, Rossi trying to cut back inside. He can't. Miranda does really, really well there. The young left, well, maybe not young left back anymore because we're 10 years in to the save, but we've got space here. Adam puts a ball in, and unfortunately Alfonso, he can't just put it away. That would have been ideal for us. But here comes Vicente, corner in. It's well dealt with by Real Sociedad. Can we just foul potentially? Just got to stop this ball from getting in. Well done, Tiel. That's a great free kick there. And that is all she wrote for that passage of play. Can we find a way? I don't understand how people can get the 4-3-3 to work. As much as it's one of my favourite formations. I just can't get it to happen for me here in Cercle Brugge. So it's a bit annoying, a bit frustrating. I'm not going to lie, because it is a formation that I really do want to try and use, but it is what it is. So we find Simmons into Vicente, Alfonso, Rossi. How's Rossi put it that far wide? That's the exact pattern of play that I want to be replicating, but it's got to be putting our shots on target there, which is annoying. We don't create as many as we used to. Oyarzabal does smash that wide, and he probably should be doing better from that position as well. So the pressure is definitely high. We try to find Alfonso, we can't. They find Isaac on the break into Kelvin's feet, driving at our defence. We just want to make sure we don't dive in. It's Neco Williams, Terezi, Williams, ball in. Oyarzabal well saved again. I can't encourage apparently. Cizek into Simmons. It's like, where's our next passing option? We just cough the ball up. It's Alexander Isaac. It's well blocked. We're trying to play Alfonso. It's just, where are our part? We should have the extra number in midfield. I don't know why we've gone long there to Rossi. We've just pretty much turned the ball over, and Omar does pick the ball up for us. There we go, long and direct over to Rossi, over the top of the defensive line. Rossi, Bukhari, just get a shot away, man. Come on. Can't put our foot through the ball when it needs to happen, as Porto go 2-0 up, Juve 1-0 up, Milan 1-0 up. Can we just... There hasn't even been a shot on target in the whole game so far. We've been playing for 25 minutes. So Rossi, Vicente, Rossi, into Tiel, Simmons, just have a strike. Ooh, don't mind that. Going to encourage the boys. Desperate need of a goal. Interesting ball in that's well dealt with by Omar, who fires it out quickly. Unfortunately, cannot find our boy Alfonso, and away come Real Sociedad one more time through Neco Williams. Good ball in, Oyarzabal, and well saved by Omar. We just keep firing the ball out quickly. We don't do a whole lot with it. So Rossi finds Adam out wide, has numbers inside, has Alfonso, and it's straight at Pepe. And again, that would have been a perfect chance for us to put away. Vicente over the corner, gets nodded straight back out to him. Ball in, Simmons over the bar. Can we just take one of these chances? There's been plenty of opportunities for both teams to score. Free kick into the wall and then wide. Interesting highlight considering we're on extended. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Another highlight again. Plenty of highlights which have been interesting. And here we go. We find Rossi. Rossi driving. Can he get on that left foot? He goes for the chip. And it's probably not a bad choice. Probably just need to take another 1 or 2 steps towards goal there. We're looking okay going forward. We're just going to make the most of these chances. Here we go. Diaz, Williams, Ile gets by one. Good strike. Bakari does really well. Adam hasn't got a lot to play to. Trying to find Alfonso over the top. Only as far as our goalkeeper there. Are we going to go in level at halftime? I think we are. And it definitely looks like we are. So let's go. Pump the fist. It's time for everyone to dig in. I reckon we can improve. Pump fists, we can improve. Pump fists, we can improve. So if you've got any suggestions for formations even, like if you've played 4-3-3 this year and you've managed to get it to work, let me know. I'm tempted to go 4-3-3 with like the 3 strikers potentially. We might actually look at doing that now, to be perfectly honest, because all 3 of these guys are strikers. So we could do something along these lines here. And then go an advanced forward in the middle. And we can go with a double deep lying forwards on attack in Alfonso and Adam. I'm at that point of just trying to find something that's going to work for us. So if this works, then it works. We might be able to engage just more defenders. If we've got 3 up there that are a bit more narrow, we might be able to actually just engage their centre backs, have the that overload inside, and see what the highlights look like. Because just wingers for me this year just don't work. That's a great free kick from Giovanni Teresi, and I'm going to probably take Adam off for Raz, and we might actually go to 2 complete forwards here as well. We'll go 2 complete forwards on support in Alfonso and Raz with an advanced forward. So at least they can just use their intelligence to try and create something for us. But it's Kamara into Williams, into Ile. Here we go. It's just, for me, it's what does our shape look like without the ball? And it's Alexander Isaac driving that shot wide. Can we just find something? Going to encourage one more time. Can we find a shot on target? Can we find something? Because it doesn't look like we're going to at this stage. So this is what I want to see. I want to see how do we engage the centre-backs with the 2 up front. So I'm probably going to take Vicente off as well, because knowing my luck, he's going to get sent off. So we do press pretty well. And Isaac can't keep the ball for Sociedad. Alfonso, he's got Rossi's run there. He doesn't want to use it, which is a bit frustrating. Going to take Vicente off for Satsa. Malatesta, I should say. And there we go. Here we go. Can we just try and keep possession of the ball? So we're going to rely on our fullbacks now to get a bit more involved, I think, if we're going to settle on a system similar to this, because they need to give us the width in attack, because obviously the centre forwards can only offer so much. But I'm really stuck on a formation. I might try and just shoehorn a 4-2-3-1 potentially. We'll see what that leads to. I just don't really think I've got a number 10 unless we go into a real sort of 4-2-3-1, like this, where we get our 2 fullbacks on attack. We could do something like that and then go. How can he not play as a number 10? He is the definition of an attacking midfielder on support. Because I'm out of subs now, so that's what we'll have to do. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So I don't think he can play further forward. No, he's more defensive, and Simmons is definitely more defensive. We've got a box-to-box, and we'll go centre midfielder on support. Can we just find something? Can we find something? Interesting ball. Isaac puts it in the back of the net. We are 2-0 down. Definitely not what I wanted to see. And I'm stuck. I'm really stuck for a system that's going to work for this team, because we've got so many good attackers that we need to try and fit into this system. So if you've got some suggestions for me, let me know in the comments, because I can't find a way to get Rossi, Alfonso, Bello, Raz, all in the same team. And that's what I'm struggling with. Yeah, if you've got any suggestions, let me know. Whether we go like 4-3-2-1 and just play like a flat 3 midfield, with the 3 up front, who knows? I'm really stuck at this point with this team, losing a little bit of motivation for this save, because it's just going to take forever as well, I think. So maybe we started a little bit too late in the cycle. That's sort of what I'm thinking, because it's going to take us another 10 years to really be an established powerhouse in Europe. So we might put this on the back burner. I might play around with some tactics. I might even try and play around with the 3 back, to be honest, just to try and get the attackers in. Well, by 3 back, I probably mean 5 back. So we probably lose a midfielder to get the 3 up front that we really want, which I might use moving forward. So don't be surprised if you do see like a 5-5-2-3 or a 5-2-1-2 or just a 5-2-3 with 3 strikers up front with a false 9 potentially. So that's probably where I'm leaning with this team. It's like 2 centre mids on support, 2 wing backs. So that was annoying, but we'll take it from there. But if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and you'll see us for some more Champions League action in the next episode.